Hello, everyone. So this is Phonics for Friday, January 22nd, and we are on Lesson 7 in Unit 4. You are going to need your Phonics journal today for the end of the lesson. So make sure you have that, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right, so like I said, we are on Lesson 7 in Unit 4. And we are going to start with some chaining, which means I need to share my Jamboard again. All right, so we are going to start with the word furry. Like my little kitty here, it's furry. Say hi, everybody. I don't know why she likes to come out while I'm doing a phonics video. All right, so the word furry. Oops, it's not typing. Why isn't it typing? Here we go. All right, so we have the word furry. We are going to change the to, what will the new word be? It's going to be hurry. Good. I wonder if I can make these bigger. It's a little better. All right, so now we're going to take the word hurry and we're going to take off the E at the end. So it's just going to be her. Good. All right, so now we're going to add a T sound at the end of the word. So it's the word hurt. Very good. And now we're going to change the at the beginning to sh. So we have the word shirt. Good. So now we're going to change ert to ort. We have the word short. Very good job, guys. All right, so now we're going to take off the T part. So it's just going to be the word shore. So now we're going to change the sh to So the new word will be more. Very good. All right, so now we're going to change the to k. I'm not sure what she's doing back there in my window. Sounds like she's trying to attack something through the glass. So we change the to k, and we have the word core. Good. All right, now we're going to add s at the beginning of that word. It's the word score. Good. Hold on one second, guys. I'm going to see what she's doing. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I don't know what she's doing. She's just back there playing around, having a good old time. So anyway, let's get back to our chaining. All right, so we are on the word score, and we're going to change the sk, the. Hold on, let me find out where I'm at again. Oh, we're changing the or to air. So what is the new word going to be? It's going to be scare. Good. All right, now we're going to take away the sk part and change it to ch. So what's the new word? It is chair. Very good. All right, now we're going to take away the ch sound. So we have the word air. Good. Now we're going to add p to the front of that. P. We have the word pair. Good, like a pair of shoes. We're going to change the air to or. What's the new word now? Pour. Very good. All right, we're going to change the p to d. The new word is door. Nice. We're going to change the d to s. So we have the word soar. Good. And now we're going to add E to the end of it. We have the word sorry. Sorry. Doesn't really make sense. Okay, so there are our chaining words. All right, so now for some sentences. We're going to manipulate those phonemes. Drop a marker. All right, our first sentence is hold on, I gotta find my paper. Okay, it can't be any worse than yesterday. So the word on the curve is worse. How many sounds do you hear on the word worse? I hear 3 sounds. Worse. Worse. Good. So now we're going to change that final sound, the sound, to so we have earth. What is the new word on the curve? It is worth. Good. All right, next sentence is Sam eats lunch at 12:30 p.m. Think about the word lunch. How many sounds do you hear in the word lunch? Okay, so I actually hear 4 sounds. I hear lunch, lunch. Good. We're going to take that final sound, the ch sound, and we're going to change it to j, lunge. What is the new word on the curve? It is lunge. Good. All right, our next sentence. Polly likes to sleep on the top bunk. Bunk. How many sounds do you hear in the word bunk? I hear 4 sounds. Bunk. We're going to take the final sound, the k sound, and change it to ch. So what is the new word on the curve? It is the word bunch. Very good. All right, I have a hunch she will win the race. Hunch. How many sounds do you hear in the word hunch? I hear 4 sounds. Unch. Unch. Very good. Okay. We're going to take the final sound, the ch sound, and change it to t. Unt. What is the new word on the curve, guys? It is hunt. Very good. All right. Last sentence. The community had a lot of wealth. Wealth. How many sounds do you hear in the word wealth? I hear 4 sounds. Elf. All right, we're going to take the sound and change it to d, w, eld. What is the new word on the curve? It is weld. Very good. All right, time for your spoonerism. Today's spoonerism is be the soy. Be the soy. What do you think that is supposed to say? See the boy. Very good, guys. All right, so our learning targets for today are I can find the plural form of singular nouns. I can create the plural form of irregular nouns. And I can ask and answer questions about key details in the story, The Corner Market. So today we're going to review making singular and plural nouns. Remember, a singular noun is one thing, one girl. A plural is two or more, two girls. So singular is only one of something, one skate. Plural is more than one, two skates. So let's find the singular and plural words in this sentence. The girls can jump rope fast. Which ones do you think are singular first? I think the word rope is a singular noun. And which one do you think is plural? Girls is the plural. Good. Girls shows that there's more than one, and rope is that there's only one. What about this sentence? The man is painting the trucks red. What is the singular noun in that sentence? Okay, the singular noun is man, because there's only one. What is the plural in this sentence? Trucks. Good. So man is singular, trucks is plural. So let's take turns reading a word out loud. We're going to state if the noun is singular or plural, and then we're going to try to use it in a sentence. We have the word butterfly. Is butterfly singular or plural? It is singular. Now I want you to use it in a sentence. Tell your learning partner or tell me on the screen your sentence using the word butterfly. Squirrels. Is squirrels singular or plural? That's right, it's plural. We can tell because there's an S on the end of it. That means there's more than one squirrel. Now I want you to pause the video and use the word squirrels in a sentence. Gym. Is the word gym singular or plural? It is singular. Very good. Now use the word gym in a sentence. Good. Morning. Is morning singular or plural? That's right, it's singular. Now use the word morning in a sentence, please. Very good. Hole, like a hole in my shirt. Is it singular or plural? It is singular. Very good. Now use the word hole in a sentence. Dresses. Is dresses singular or plural? It is plural. That's right. We know because it has the ES at the end. Please use the word dresses in a sentence. Prizes. Prizes. Is prizes singular or plural? That's right, it's plural. Very good. Use the word prizes in a sentence, please. Church. Is the word church singular or plural? It is singular. Very good. Please use church in a sentence. Arches. Arches, is it singular or plural? It is plural. Good. Now use the word arches in a sentence. Butterflies. Is butterflies singular or plural? It is plural. Very good. All right, use the word butterflies in a sentence, please. All right, so some singular nouns are exceptions to the general rule about adding the ending s to make it into a plural form. Sometimes you cannot do that. Let's look at this word, child. So I'll read the word together, child. So think of a sentence that would include the word child. Okay, like my child is named Caitlin. So let's think of a new sentence with this word, but about two of them. Can you say child again if you have more than one of them? No. The plural form of child is children. But in this case, it's not possible to make a plural form by just adding s, es, or ies. You have to change the entire spelling of the word. Okay, so instead of just one child, you have two children. So we're going to be learning several of these irregular plural words today. So let's practice with a few more of them. We have a man, we have one man, but when we have two, it is been. Good. We have 1 foot, but when you have two, it is feet. You have 1 goose, but when you have more than one, you have geese. You have a mouse, but when you have more than one, you have mice. Good. So let's work on this worksheet together, okay? The blank went fishing at the lake. So it's the plural of man. Is it the mans went fishing at the lake, the men went fishing at the lake, or the men's went fishing at the lake? Which one makes sense? The men went fishing at the lake. Okay, the blank enjoyed playing checkers. The plural of child, we just talked about the word child. So is it the child's enjoyed playing checkers, the children enjoyed playing checkers, or the children's enjoyed playing checkers? The children enjoyed playing checkers. Okay, Bart went home to get some boots when it started to rain, so his blank would stay dry. The plural of foot. Is it so his foots would stay dry, so his feets would stay dry, or so his feet would stay dry? So his feet would stay dry. Good. So the dentist cleaned my plural of tooth. The dentist cleaned my teeth. The dentist cleaned my teeth. Or the dentist cleaned my tooths. Which one makes the most sense? Teeth. The dentist cleaned my teeth. I saw blank flying up in the sky. The plural of goose. I saw gooses flying up in the sky. I saw geeses flying up in the sky, or I saw geese flying up in the sky. It is geese. Very good. The cat was chasing 3 blank. The plural of mouse. The cat was chasing 3 mouses. The cat was chasing 3 mice. The cat was chasing 3 mices. Mice. The cat was chasing 3 mice. Good. So you were, I think that actually is the whole worksheet. Let me go back and check. Let's pull it open so we can see it. And I think that was the whole worksheet that we just did together. We did that one and that one and that one. Oh, okay. So let's finish this part together, okay? So we're going to decide, is it singular or plural? Okay. So a man, there's just one, so it's a singular. Teeth is plural. What about tooth? Tooth is singular. There's just one of them. What about geese? Geese. That is plural. Dishes. Dishes. That is plural. Good. Children. Singular or plural? That is plural. Fireflies. Singular or plural? That is plural. Mice. Singular or plural? Also plural. Pencil. Singular. Good. Feet. Singular or plural? That is plural. Very good. All right. Okay. So guys, it is time for our story. Today's story is called The Corner Market. Before we get started, what I want you to do is I want you to pause the video, take a quick break, stretch, go to the bathroom if you need to, get a drink, and then come straight back to your video. Okay, hope everybody had a nice little break. So let's get started on our story, The Corner Market. So we're going to look at the table of contents and find which page number the story starts. So let's open up our book. So here is our table of contents. Here's the story, The Corner Market, and it starts on page 42. Okay, so let's look at the picture of Kurt entering the store behind his sister. And I want you to think of some adjectives to predict how Kurt feels. Well, what do you think might be a good caption for this picture? So let's look at this picture. Look at Kurt. How do you think he is feeling right now? He looks pretty sad to me. He looks like he's walking, like he's moping. He's got his head down. He's kind of like just dragging his arms. So maybe he's sad or upset or disappointed, even. Those all seem like good adjectives for how he looks right now. So, what do you think a good caption for this picture would be? Maybe we could say, I don't want to go shopping today. Who knows? All right. So let's look at this phrase. A winner never quits and a quitter never wins. And this is a phrase that Kim says to Kurt before entering the market. What do you think the meaning of this sentence is? What do you think that means? A winner never quits and a quitter never wins. What do you think that means? I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. If someone who, in the long run, never stops trying and never stops working and never stops trying to be better, they're eventually going to win at something, okay? But if you every time it gets hard and every time it doesn't go the way you want it to, and you just say, "Well, that's it. I'm never going to win, so I quit." Well, you're never going to be a winner. You have to keep trying. It's just like, okay, here's an example. Caitlin, my daughter, she has always been very good at everything she does the first time. She's just blessed that way. However, last year during basketball season, she grew like 5 inches. And so she was having a lot of trouble trying to like relearn how to do things because she'd grown so much so fast. So last basketball season was a challenge for her because she had to relearn how to do things. She was closer to the goal, so she had to really relearn how to shoot. She was farther away from the floor, so she had to relearn how to dribble correctly. So I had to continually talk to her about, you have to keep practicing, you have to keep trying, you have to keep working at it. Because if she just quit, she was never going to be able to win any games in the future. And because she kept at it and she kept practicing and she never quit and she never gave up, she was able to relearn how to do all those things, even though she had gotten so much taller so fast. So when we say a winner never quits, it's because that winner never stops trying to make themselves better. They never stop trying to improve. And when a quitter never wins, because if you quit, there's no way to improve yourself and there's no way to make yourself better. And so you're never going to win in the long run. So do you think that Kim is feeling the same way as Kurt in that picture? Let's go back and look at that picture again. Does it look like Kim is feeling the same way as Kurt? Kim's got her head held high. She's walking in that door with confidence. I don't think she's feeling the same way as Kurt. All right, so let's look at the picture on page 43 and read the words on the window. So let's go back to page 43. We have the words Mercato Italiano. Mercato Italiano. So the word mercato sounds a lot like the word market in English. Italiano sounds a lot like the word Italian. So these are Italian words, mercato Italiano, but they sound very similar to our English words, market and Italian. So what kind of things do you think, ow, would be sold in an Italian market? Well, I would definitely think things that would make it easier for you to make Italian foods, like lots of pastas and tomato sauces and breads and things like Italian sweets, maybe, or things to make Italian sweets. I think those would all be things that could be sold in an Italian market. So let's go over our spellings that we're going to find in the story. So we have the sound with the word drummers, clerk, winner, quitter, corner, Alberto, summer, counter, and return. And then we have the R sound, market and park. And then we have some other multi-syllable words, suggested, timing, tiring, and someone. Okay, so our vocabulary for today's story. I just noticed that's the Queen of England right there. So we have the word accent. An accent is the way that some people sound when they learn a different language as their first language. Like we speak English. So when someone who learns a different language first before English, when they learn English, they will have an accent, okay? Like if someone speaks Spanish from birth and then they learn English, they will have an accent that's different than us. When someone who speaks French first and then they learn English, they will have an accent. So it's a different way that they sound when speaking the same language as us. Okay, so the next word, shrug, is like when you lift your shoulders and you're like, that's a shrug. And to snatch is when you grab something quickly. And the next word is gelato. And it is an Italian version of ice cream. Some people love it. I do not. Um, it's I mean, it's not gross. I don't think it's gross. It just doesn't it's not as sweet as ice cream. I guess that's the way to say it. It doesn't have as much sugar in it, so it doesn't taste as sweet. All right. And then the phrase that we're going to see in today's story, a winner never quits and a quitter never wins. All right, so let's predict whether Kim will get a job at the corner market. So we're going to read the story carefully and find out whether our predictions are correct. So what do you guys think? Is she going to get a job today? All right, let's read the story and find out. The corner market. Can we quit looking for a job and go back to the park to see the drummers? Kurt asked. Are you kidding? Kim said. I just started looking. And you know what mom says. A winner never quits and a quitter never wins. The corner market is just up the block. Let's try them and see if they have a job for me. Kurt and Kim found the corner market. A bell rang as they went inside. There were all kinds of things for sale in the market. The walls and shelves were jammed with boxes and bags and cans. May I help you? Asked the man at the counter. He was a nice looking man with gray hair and glasses. He spoke with an accent. Are you Alberto? Asked Kim. Yes, I am. Nice to meet you, said Kim. She shook his hand. I'm trying to find a summer job. Beth and Tom at the gym suggested that I come to see you. I wish I had a job for you, Alberto said with a shrug. You seem like a nice kid, but it is bad timing. I just hired someone last week, but I'll keep you in mind for the next time. Okay, said Kim. Would you call me if something opens up? My name and number are written on this card. Kim was all set to go. Then she felt a tug on her arm. Kim, said Kurt, all this job hunting is tiring me out. I could use a snack. Okay, said Kim. What would you like? Kurt said, I would like a lime gelato. Kim paid Alberto for the gelato. I was hoping you might pay me, Kim said to Alberto with a smile. But look how things ended up, with me paying you. The man smiled and handed Kim some coins in return. So, where does Kurt want to go at the beginning of the story? Does he want to be there job hunting? No, Kurt wants to be back at the park to see the drummers. What things might be sold at a market? Well, we know that there was gelato and snacks and drinks and foods for cooking. So those are all things that might be sold at a market. What does Alberto look like? He is a nice looking man with gray hair and glasses. Why might Alberto speak with an accent? What clues do you have from the story? So English might be his second language for might be a second language for Alberto. His name, Alberto, is an Italian name, and the name of the market is written in Italian on the window. So perhaps Alberto speaks Italian as his native first language, and he learned English as his second language. So did Kim get a job at the corner market? No. Why did Kim give Alberto a card with her name and number? So no, Kim didn't get a job. Cat. She knocked my mouse on the floor. She did not get a job at the market, but Kim gave Alberto her card so he can call her if a job opens up at a later time. What snack does Kim buy for Kurt? Kim bought Kurt some lime gelato. All right, so we are going to do worksheet 7.2. I do not want you to do 7.3, just 7.2. So I want to show it to you. So you are going to pick the word that makes sense in the sentence. So he tried to bake a cake or he tries to bake a cake. You're going to write the correct word in the blank, okay? There are 10 sentences, and that is part of what you're going to do today. All right, now we have one more little section about grammar and language. Let's read this out loud. Dwight's lights. Dwight's lights. So the S is often used in writing to show ownership, that something belongs to somebody, the apostrophe S right here. So both words in the title are nouns. Dwight is a person, lights are things. But by adding apostrophe S to Dwight's name, the writer shows that the lights belong to Dwight. So Dwight owns the lights. Did y'all hear my cat? All right, so this chart has two columns of words that are both nouns. Okay, so we have a list of names, and then we have places and things. Okay, so let's read all of these out loud together. Let's start with the names. We have Kurt, Alberto, Tom, Kim, Beth, and Mrs. Gunther. The places or things, we have gym, shorts, hamster, room, slacks, and market. So what I'm going to ask you to do is you're going to choose one word from each column, and you're going to add an apostrophe to the words in column 1. Okay, so here is an example. In my phonics journal, I am on page 45. I'm sorry, 47. I don't know why I said 45. Okay, so make sure that you wrote 47 on the bottom of today's page. Put today's date, 1-22. Page 47, 1-22. So here's my example. I'm going to choose the word Beth. Okay, so I'm going to write Beth, and then it says add an apostrophe S to the word Beth. Okay, so far I have Beth. What do I want Beth to have ownership over from column 2? I'm going to say it's her hamster. So I'm going to write hamster. So it's Beth's hamster. Beth's hamster. All right, so here's some examples. They wrote Beth's shorts, Tom's room, Kim's hamster. So what you were going to do on page 47 of your phonics journal, you were going to come up with, there's 6 names. I want to say 12. You need to come up with 12 different ownerships. Okay, 12 ownerships. That means you can use each person's name twice with 2 things from the other column. Okay, so you can use everyone's name twice, and they can own 2 different things from the column 2. So if I've had Beth's hamster, then I could also write Beth's slacks. Those are pants, guys. Okay, so there would be my first 2. Make sure that you are adding that apostrophe S, okay, because that is the part that shows ownership. So you are going to take a picture after you do all 12 of them, and you're going to upload it into today's Google Classroom, okay? So remember, 12 ownerships. Make sure you're adding the apostrophe S. So if you need to go ahead and pause the video so that you can use this chart right here, you may do that and then push play when you're ready to move on. So our learning targets for today were, I can find the plural form of singular nouns. We did that. I can create the plural form of irregular nouns. We did that. Remember, we did foot and feet, man and men, goose and geese, tooth and teeth, mouse and mice. And I can ask and answer questions about key details in the story, The Corner Market. So you guys did a great job today. And that is all that I've got for you today. So tonight you're going to reread the story, The Corner Market. You're going to do those worksheets and your 12 ownerships, possessive nouns. These are called possessive nouns, okay? And make sure you add that picture for me, all right? So that's it. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Bye.